Will be the Viego considered? So neither team actually heading over towards that Poppy. Thought it might have worked out pretty comfortably on either side, but no, it will be the Viego. And there is the Amumu picked up by Koala.
Kill lane, kill lane, get it! All right, 2 Amumu Qs stand aside, as well as Viego stun coming through. Expect some fireworks, Atlas. This is what we want.
And we're going to need them as well on the side of CFO, because if they're not going in, then they're just getting poked down and possibly just dying in that lane. Because Lucian Nami certainly able to offer a lot of that. The Ahri being considered, Ahri and Vi, a phenomenal combo mid-jungle. And this is RNG, a very aggressive draft. Oof.
Yeah, you talk about bottom lane fireworks. That's going to be all fine and dandy, but Ahri plus Vi is guaranteed kills. Vi ultimate plus Ahri at level 6. You can kill basically anyone on the map that you want. It's instant follow-up. Vi ultimate into charm from Ahri, basically guaranteed. You can get the full combo. That mid-jungle is very scary.
Certainly is, and Ahri has been something picked into his ear all year long. Of course, hasn't been quite as popular here at Worlds, but still does what it says on the tin. Still, I think that CFO are definitely in with a fighting chance here. I like how the draft has worked out, and it's about whether or not that Draven can start getting accelerated. If you believe in Oysters, could still be an opportunity for you here to get that upset over RNG.
There definitely are some Oyster believers here in the crowd today. We saw them earlier, and it's going to be very, very critical how we start out these early jungle paths. Can they get down to the bottom lane very quickly before the levels really start to come in for RNG? Once you get Vi plus Ahri level 6, not only does mid lane and jungle have to worry, but also if those two roam down bottom lane, they want to assassinate Draven, take all the stacks away.
Oh, Church of Kobe, just getting ready for our next matchup. But we are very close to the rift here for CFO versus RNG. RNG, of course, let's remind everyone of the stakes. If they win, they do not lock first seed. They could then lose to RNG and have to play the tiebreaker in order to get that first seed. Also, if they lose here, they're not out with a shot as well, because then Genji will have to beat them in order to claim that first seed, but there won't be any tiebreakers. And here we are, under the rift, for possibly our second last game of the day, but also possibly not, as there is that tiebreaker opportunity, Kobe, and that's what we want.
It's 50-50, okay? Either it is or it isn't.
That's true. Everything always is. And Koala's going to find Ming here. All right.
The Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, there we go. That's Bandage Toss 1. Not Bandage Toss 2 yet, but Atlan, that is a infinity CS advantage.
Got him.
That the Draven has.
Shout outs to my boy Doa. Loving this Mortal Kombat as always.
Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of people that remember that was Doa coining it. I still have people telling me, oh, that call Mortal Kombat was great. And I have to tell them, no, that was Doa many years ago.
Always cite your sources.
You have to. You absolutely have to. And Gala, not going to be walking into this brush or anything like that. Of course, CFO without any vision of the Lucian.
Ooh, I like it. Delayed invade. Let's go for it.
I was hoping for a blind bandage, but it didn't actually happen.
So you want to try and split the map here for bottom lane to be able to get Gemini more area to work with and really try and funnel Draven. Draven, of course, everyone knows this champion, the snowball champion, where you want to stack up the Adoration, cash in. He's also gone 3 health potions with the longsword start. Splitting the map means tremendous things here for Viego for this bottom lane. And we're going to see Wei come over after his red buff, pop this blast cone, and find Gemini in the jungle. He used Smite to take away blue, so he's not going to be able to finish up that Gromp.
Well, Xiaohu's down to 100 health. Mission definitely laning very effectively
Jungle
here
going back in.
Ahri.
Look at Gemini as well. He wants to contest on this Gromp. No Smite for either jungler. They're going to fight over it. Koala, there's a ward on him.
Yep, they do know, as there it is. The Vault Breaker comes on forward. Ming's here. Gemini going down very low. The Ignite is still ticking, though. And now Ming getting bloodthirsty for this kill. Still overextending a little. Atlan's going to turn up. He can sense it. Wants to be able to cash in. It's a very early cash in. And the dash over the blood to Atlan. Welcome to Worlds, my friend. It's already a pretty great start.
Welcome to Worlds, and the Oysters win the war over Gromp. Koala finds the bandage toss. Missed the one earlier there on the way, but they get this one and they get the kill onto Mig. And the Oysters go wild.
Absolutely amazing stuff to start this one off. But
Wild
I mentioned
flying oysters.
Wild flying oysters? Are there any oysters that aren't wild? Do you have domesticated oysters? Is that a thing?
Yes, you certainly
I guess
do.
if you have flying ones, you could probably have domesticated ones as well. All right, let's check this one out yet again. The jungle battle of the ages.
Okay, so this was part one, and Koala lulls them into sleep here by missing both Qs. First one hits the Gromp, this one goes wide, and then Wei forced to flash out, Ming trying to chase down Gemini, and you see the Draven coming through with double spinning axes here. Koala clears out the vision, and then with the Warden Tri-Brush here, he's able to hit the Q this time. Gemini follows for the damage, and Atlan gets the cash-in. Serrated Dirk start here for the Draven.
Amazing stuff. Of course, often you want to stack up a few more adoration stacks there, but you'll take first blood at 2.5 minutes any day of the week.
Wei will have smite. He doesn't complete the invade here quite yet, though, and Gemini is able to get it and get out.
Well, Gemini's going to spot the Vault Breakering Vi. Doesn't actually make it over the wall there, as you can see. No smite available. He's just dead. Wei's going to punch him. That is going to be the answering kill on RNG's side.
That's actually the second installment of the Gromp Wars.
Yeah.
Gromp Wars Part 2.
It's an epic. It's a saga now, I think.
It truly is. Part 2 going the way of RNG. Even though CFO got both Gromps, Wei was able to get the kill and steal away the blue buff.
I wonder how many more installments there are going to be.
I can't wait for part 3.
No, neither can I.
Settle it. I mean, we're tied right now. We need a Gromp tiebreaker. Honestly, though, I thought Gemini was going to slip up if he had walked up towards top tower, but he did not know. There was no information. They did not know danger was coming. They did not know that the Gromp Wars were going to continue. So
they should have, because we've been talking about the Gromp Wars this entire time. Gemini heading back for another round. Exactly. It's the lonely Gromp.
Spawn.
Part 3 is definitely the lull in the storyline, as this isn't. Atlan taking a lot of damage from Gala, just dashing into the wall to make sure that he gets that double tap as quickly as possible.
RNG have the read. Xiaohu has the read. He's coming down lane for the counter here. Xiaohu knows.
Well, Gemini, I think, is going to get that bad news as he comes in. Oh, the bandage toss begins this one, and immediately Koala's like, nope, I'm out of there. Not going to be so lucky as Gemini, as Xiaohu charms him up and takes the kill. RNG's second one of the game. Wasn't exactly the next installment of the Gromp Wars, but it was still pretty hype.
Wards save lives, Atlas, and sometimes they take them as well. Xiaohu reads it. They have the information. He comes down immediately. Nice counter there from RNG to put that snowball to a stop. And now back-to-back kills racked up here for RNG. Mission still at the top there, though, with the Azir, because Xiaohu going down that lane for the counter did leave open the push.
Yep. Wei now looking to take this dragon, and actually that kill going over to Xiaohu actually very important, because he was suffering a little bit in the lane, falling relatively behind there. Of course, Ari kind of does against the Azir. That's pretty strong in lane at the beginning, but let's have a look at this one yet again. Xiaohu just amazing timing, and just heads up of a map read for the Ari player. Oof, wow.
The bubble of death. Nicely done there. Getting the counter kill on this jungler. Defensive ward. They knew there was going to be a part 3 here. You see, RNG.
Ooh. Okay, Rest actually doing a fair bit of work here to breathe, but he's looking for a back timing anyway.
It's just better prep work and looking to the future there for RNG. Both on the invade that they pulled off on Gemini on the other side, as well as the counter here. Now, though, control ward placed down by Gemini to try and invade on second spawn of blue.
Yeah, well, looks like it is just going to be Gemini taking this one away, not going to be contested, so we miss out on the Gromp Wars just a little bit, but it will be back, don't you worry. Way up towards that top side, we'll be able to take his Bramble back. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Atlan was thinking about ganking his own lane, but they're just going to wander back in there, take out all those minions, and now we have a little bit of a lull, a little bit of a calm before the potential storm.
And this is impressive from RNG to be able to calm it back down after an explosive start for the Draven lane on bottom side. Yeah. With that first blood money, sometimes, you know, rushing serrated dirt can get very, very dangerous. But really good prep work, I would say, from RNG.
And straight up in the 2v2, they have been laning very effectively since that happened. As you can see, the flash forward Gala gets the answering 2v2 kill. Now looking for even more. Aqua Prison goes wide. Gemini will turn up, and there's the double. Gala way to make it 3 here as he dashes
Tsunami. Gala and Ming destroy the Oysters.
And remember, this was with a first blood, already picked up serrated Dirk Draven. This is very impressive work. And now, shoes on the other foot completely, Kobe. Now it's Gala having a gigantic advantage. He goes back, gets his own serrated Dirk, and reaches item parity with this Draven already.
I don't even think he just switched feet. He just straight up stole Atlan's shoes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you very much. Takes him down, goes in, flash for the last powered auto there, then chasing down Koala. Look at this cleanse.
Look at the moves.
Look at the moves, and then chases him down. This one is where Gemini he knows he's going to die if they chase him down, so he goes in for the combo. Nicely played by him to get the auto attack reset there off of the stun. Almost enough damage. Clenching though there, Gala picks up all three.
So now this game has become very interesting for RNG fans. Mission possibly in trouble. Level 6 available here for Way, so the cease and desist, formerly known as Assault and Battery, could certainly work out. Advantage toss will connect. There's the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Gala not going to be getting out of this one as Atlan holds onto a couple of autos there. Playing with Fog of War was Gala, but they're able to get themselves out.
They're back, baby! They immediately go all in with the ultimate, knowing that Gala has no flash and no cleanse from the previous play. The Oysters, good job tracking cooldowns there. They go right back into the fight, knowing they have the advantage on a Mumu level.
Oh, that was so cool from Way. The Charm's going to connect there as well. Good flash. Doesn't get the return, but Shahu's still looking for more. Spirit Rush gets him out, and RNG, the 2v2, demonstrating how scary it is.
Exactly, Atlas. That was the exact play we talked about in Champion Select there. Guaranteed level 6 with the Vi into Charm.
I was a bit curious. Shahu walking back into the Whirling Death there, but wasn't enough to actually take him down, so no issue there at all.
And Gemini even going for the ultimate there. Now Viego, substantially reduced threat. No ultimate on him. The fadeaway here from Koala as he's walking backwards hits the Q onto Gala into the ultimate immediately, and they get the shutdown cash in for Atlan.
Amazing stuff, and he had very recently died, so the cash in not necessarily quite as much as it otherwise could have been if they had
crowd noise though.
No, that's absolutely true, and you do get that with all those adoration stacks going down. Stand Aside does do exactly that for Gala, but he just wanted to clear out the wave, does so. Atlan still has the most gold in the game.
Yeah,
300 ahead of Gala.
80 carries racing to the top. Quite an exciting one here, and Gala now getting Gale Force done. This is huge power spike. Very scary now.
Imperial Mandate as well alongside it.
Yeah, and he's got Cleanse. So this is a giant power spike for RNG bottom lane. Flying Oysters have to navigate this very carefully on bottom side. Don't take the fight. Way's ultimate for Vi is almost back up as well. He has some pretty interesting choices here. Can either try and go bottom to help out on the power spike with his Lucian Nami, which is the area he's in right now, or repeat on this Azir. This mission has no flash.
Breathe is going to get spotted here by Rest, who makes his way down. A little bit of an idea, I think, as to the excitement that could ensue here in the mid lane. Rest just going to find a bit of a combo onto the Jax, who returns to that top side, conquering Sands onto Xiaohu. Bit of extra damage, but I think it's going to be absolutely fine, as the fight over the Drake is what we're really interested in. RNG a little bit split for now.
Yeah, and they've got Breathe on top side, so they make the call, hey, Breathe, go back top, split push. We do not want to fight 5-on-5 right now.
Xiaohu might have to ult to get himself out of this one. Fair bit of damage, but no, just holds onto it. He'll walk his way out.
All right, the Oysters pick up the Dragon to even that one up. Turret plate money does go over, though. Way getting it off in time. Plenty of time there. Chunking down on bottom tower, and Gala as well, chunking off another piece.
Yep, did manage to get the cannon, though, with the ult. So 100% worth there from Atlan.
Plus
exactly what you want.
You always see the minus ones, Atlas.
I know.
But nobody ever gives them credit for the plus ones.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm making a turnaround.
I like the perspective change.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the LCK, we have Jonah Strong who observes, and every time a cannon is missed, he does a little zoom. A little zoom. He tries to make it subtle, but we see it every time as the Banish Toss is going to connect. There's the cease and desist into the backline. Atlan gonna have to flash to get out of that, but it does not do enough. That's the second kill to come through, but no, denied immediately. There from Koala, but just staggers it. And now Gemini getting dashed on. Gala is so huge. You mentioned this Gale Force. Yep. He gets the stun, but it's still going to be another triple for Gala.
Oh my goodness, that answers our question, Gala. Where is Way going to go with the ult? Down to the power spike bottom lane. Gala gets another triple and the tower.
Yeah, should be able to get max plates out of this one, as well as that first turret blood. This is going to mean that this battle between these two AD carries, who can get the most fed, is right now being very considerably won by Gala. Let's breathe. Gonna have to leap strike to get out of those infernal chains, but not too much of excitement.
I just love
top lane.
I love that this group has become the AD carry ego group.
Yeah, 100%.
Back-to-back games here. Showing off for the fans. Definitely loving it.
And it's also that, are you going to be the one to ban my Lucian group? That's what it's turned into, because both Ruler and Gala are demonstrating that you probably shouldn't give them this champion.
And this is really good, timing from Wei. Comes down, they set up 2 control wards for him to work off of. So Wei comes right through the lane. Good acting there from Gala and Ming. They expose themselves, let the Amumu go all in, hit, and it's immediate focus there. Wei with the ultimate onto the Draven. Then Gala's like, all right, I'm going for 3 again. This Viego stands no chance, goes past the tower with the Gale Force and picks it up.
Yeah, Gala fans in the audience losing their minds. Understandably so as well. He's playing phenomenally. Gonna have to continue to do so as this day goes on, but right now, CFO are in front of them, and they're going to have to knock them down. 6-1-1 now has the rapid fire completed on this Lucian, and it is 3,000 gold lead for RNG, but with so much of the money exactly where they want it, makes it so scary.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Xiaohu also going with the Everfrost setup here for the Ahri. He's got a stopwatch, plenty of playmaking available by Ahri, ready to go. Right now, Wei and Ming going to move up here, though, and contest some vision around Herald number 2.
Yep. Reminder, our featured matchup presented by Mercedes-Benz is going to be up next, RNG versus Gen G. No matter what the outcome of this game is, still going to be very, very meaningful between the two squads. Still, RNG want to make sure that Gen G has to beat them twice.
Yeah. And coming in with a +1 in your best of 3 feels quite nice.
Yeah, real good. Well, Rest not going to be able to land that one on the Q. Umbral Dash has it fade away. Wei's going to have to leave.
Quite possibly one of the fights in this game that had the least stakes.
Yeah, was that actually, that was a Grom fight, wasn't it? No.
There was about 100 damage dealt to each participant in that fight, and either of them could have just left the fight at any time. So.
You've read those, like some of those book series though, right? Where the first 2 are the really good ones, and then the ideas kind of run out towards the end. I think that might have been the Gromp saga. It was just a bit of a downturn in the series. Maybe it'll pick back up again. That's happened before as well. You know, you kind of have some doozies in the middle.
Matrix, just keep making some more movies.
Yeah, keep making more. Yeah.
Trilogy was bad. I don't care.
Did it get better? I don't know. All right. And I do know, but I just prefer not to talk about it right now. As CFO pushing down here on this bottom side. No turret plates available or anything like that, but they want to be able to pick themselves up a bit of that extra global gold. Get back towards parity here. It's not quite a 4,000 gold lead yet for RNG, but it is certainly feeling like it's getting closer and closer to this game being very difficult to win. Xiaohu going to be spotted by Mission. He's just lying in wait. Here we go. Emperor's Divide's going to pick him up. The flash out, the Spirit Rush, catching an Ahri so hard. And now Gala, catching Atlan, not going to be quite as difficult for Gala as he just, he's on a rampage. This guy is an absolute monster. You cannot step up to this Lucian.
Oh my goodness, Gala with the Q. Able to pop him once again. Rapid fire cannon done, tower down in the mid lane. I think Wei was going to buy Q, flash forward, and ult to secure the kill. And Gala's like, it's okay, I got this,
right.
80 carries. This is an 80 carry game. This is an 80 carry group. We're going to take care of our own business. Dragon will be picked up in the aftermath, though, for RNG as well.
Yep, going to be able to grab their second of the game. CFO pretty happy that they managed to get at least one of them, so that Dragon stacking isn't a soul point situation right now.
Yeah.
But still, man, you're looking at this Lucian, and I'm wondering what the answer is going to be, because RNG, they have the Vi, right? They have the ult to guarantee a lockdown. CFO, not quite so lucky. Mission is going to have to find one of those heroic Emperor's Divides onto a Lucian, which is very, very difficult to do if they want to stand a chance in some team fights.
You know how people always complain about top lane impact on a game? This is one of those games where you forgot about the top laners until I just mentioned it, didn't you?
Yeah, no, wait. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Okay, well, yeah, now that Aatrox exists, as does Jax. Oh, I didn't forget. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
It's not a wet noodle fight, though. It's like it's a little bit more damage that happens every time they fight, and it doesn't really mean that much.
Truly is. Definitely want to see. It's also a lot easier here for the Aatrox to play team fights. So we can see Rest begin to have a bigger impact in this game, in these fights, the upcoming ones, if Oysters are to keep the hope alive. In mission right now, trying to get some money back for the team. Should be able to finish up on this tower. Be a nice little chunk here.
Yep, Koala standing on a ward as he was backing, so is going to have that one interrupted. But they managed to get the global gold of the outer turret on the bottom side of the map, and not really too much of a cross-map answer. So CFO moving a little bit closer to under 4,000 gold, the deficit.
Quite nicely here. Into the perfect place to the Azir. Closing some distance, trying to get to the Shadow Flame. Xiaohu and Mission both racing to it. See who can get that big spell pen spike first.
Yeah. Atlan actually finishing the collector, so wanting to try and get towards some of these cash-ins. It's a bit more of a bridge item rather than a part of your late game build.
Wow, look at that though. Gala not upgrading his boots because he wants to rush into Infinity Edge. That is going to be a very early Infinity Edge for this Lucian. One, yes, because he's very rich fed.
Yeah.
But also, going straight for it here. We'll see how early he's able to grab it in this game because it's just cresting 20 minutes now.
Yeah, doesn't actually need to worry about picking up a serrated Dirk or anything like that. I believe he actually sold that already to get to that 2-item spike with the rapid fire cannon, and we saw that definitely paid for itself. If you were, asking questions about whether or not that was a good decision, I think we can say, based on what happened, that it was.
Does he have enough now? He's recalling right now. Gala going back.
I thought you were talking about the saga that was continuing. But
No. I'm talking about the Infinity Edge, baby. Oh my
God, he's already
It has arrived. It is straight up 3-item Lucian, done at 20 minutes into the game.
That is absurd. He was already too strong, Kobe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to be glued to Gala to see what this new toy that he just picked up is capable of.
Just kill him. Best CC is death.
Yep. Well, there's the culling. Okay. It softens up quite a few members, although Rest relatively tanky. He's dashing after him. Oh,
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Gala sees 4 members in front of him. I like those odds. Dashes forward right into them, and they scatter like the wind.
Oh, that was close. Rest does make it out. RNG. They really, really want to demonstrate the power of this Infinity Edge. CFO not giving them the opportunities that they're looking for. Currently 1-3-1 on this map. RNG just mopping up as many resources as they possibly can. Their composition does this so comfortably as well. And with this Lucian so incredibly fed, it makes 1-3-1 even better. As now, Ming and Gala just chilling out in this mid lane. And Wei can hover anywhere he wants. That's a death cap done, Kobe. There's item spikes everywhere here for RNG.
Quite nice, yeah. Xiaohu here. Of course, with the Everfrost and Charm, there's so much CC. He can create a lot of space for Gala, but with the death cap now, he's actually going to be able to take some kills for himself as well.
I want to see the auto attack damage, and everyone keeps slinking into mist and into fog of war and things like that.
So, Ruler finished the last game 7-1-3.
Okay.
So all that Gala has to do to best Ruler score is get 2 more assists in this game. I think it's a pretty easy wager that Gala's going to end up with a more impressive, more dominant, more bloody Lucian score.
Yeah, I think the scoreline will certainly be in his advantage. And if it's not, we're all going to be extremely upset. I just want to see what this Infinity Edge can do to something other than minions.
Oh, I also put Gala for pentakills.
Me
in
too.
The crystal balls.
Me too.
So I thought he was going to get one in play-in. This could be the game.
This could be it. Might have the opportunity to do so. Going to need the Aatrox to get out here. Okay, there's the flash out of the way. The very dangerous culling is Koala. He will be taken down first. Gala grabs that. Yeah, that's one. Can we find any more? Everyone's in the vicinity. They are going to be backing away. Fighting against RNG with a man down is a suboptimal decision, you could imagine. As Atlan is going to wander away from the charm. He will survive, but they have no control on this map. They can't walk up. It is so scary out on Summoner's Rift here for CFO, but Rest seems to be ignoring it. He will get charmed up. Oh my god, the damage is absolutely obscene. Rest will still make it out.
Yep, sorry, didn't mean it. I'm out of here. They retreat as RNG pick up the objective on the other side of the map. CFO, though, while they're going for Dragon, they're just rushing on this pair, and RNG know, though.
Yep, that's a decision you can make. A Charm is going to connect. Mission will be taken down. Gala wants to get another. Gemini, I mean, it's just one Light Slinger proc, and he is dead. There it goes. In fact, I think got him with the first auto.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of overkill damage.
Yeah, I think that certainly happened, as now it's RNG's turn to go for this Baron. They get themselves Soul Point, and are now looking to augment that with the purple buff as well. Things have gone, we were talking about the Gromp sagas, things were back and forth, and now it is looking like an insurmountable advantage for RNG.
I mean, it's only fair. Gen G got their warm-up game versus 100 Thieves, RNG getting their warm-up game here versus the Flying Oysters, both preparing for this giant matchup at the end of the day. Coming up next, can Gen G push RNG to a tiebreaker? This game, of course, is not over. I am counting my Oysters before they've been
flown? Before they've flown?
Either one. I'll go with shucked.
Yeah.
But
I don't like that word. I know it's a word that's about pipping the oysters. There's a thing that you have to take out of the oysters.
Popping them out of the shells.
Yeah, but I just don't like the word, and I'm not going to say it.
Fair enough. You know, I respect it. I will never use that word again.
Thanks, Gobi.
That's my level of commitment to my co-casters. You don't like it? I will never say it again. Boom, done.
Yep.
All right, Wei.
Well, Wei is going to at least let Gemini have his wolf camp. A couple of them anyway. And RNG just going to push down this top inner turret. CFO, they're going to go for a fight bot side, going for that cross-map play. A lot of CC under Breathe.
Okay.
And Whirling Death, they want to give the cash-in over to the Draven, but they're unable to do so. Still gets the assist. There is at least that. Not going to be able to grab the rest of the money. As Gala is dashing forward. Mission going to soak the entire Empress Divine. He's just a little too early, and Wei gets in there. Steals away the kill. Gemini wants to get more, and they will get the cash in onto the Draven. I have a feeling it's a little bit too late, but they still get it.
Yeah, that's actually 2 kills back-to-back here for CFO. You know, there is one picked up on the mission here as Wei went super deep for it, but since you're so far behind as the Flying Oysters, you're very happy with getting any sorts of trades like that.
That's an Infinity Edge completed, actually, for Atlan. That's a big deal. Another Bandage Toss flying forward. That's a bit close to Gala, but still, Koala looking for even more. He will die, and Atlan's just going to get 2-tapped by Gala. It does so much damage. The flat, whoa, okay, Gemini looking for a little bit more. The Draven just evaporates at the hands of Xiao, who's doing so much work. The Charm connects one more time, and they can't get to Gala. They managed to stun him, but you will not be able to take this Lucian down, and he'll kill your inhibitor, and he may even take more.
Oh, they're definitely going to take more. RNG are good for 2 inhibs. Breathe back on screen. We get a little more top laner screen time.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Popping back. This entire map, though, of course, has already been cleaned. Look at it. Only RNG side Krugs remain to be taken. They have wiped everything off the face of Summoner's Rift. Here it is again. They chunk down Mission so low that Atlan actually flashes way next to Mission. And since he's within the Vi ult animation, you're unstoppable. He does not get pushed back by the Azir ultimate. He flashes for the kill and gives the trade cash-in to Atlan, the Draven, the Hope.
Wow, it's not that much hope. There's a Guardian Angel that is just being finished here for Gala.
Hope it either exists or it does not. I would say there's no quantity necessary.
I think it just always exists, doesn't it?
Okay, always exists. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. All right, 1,000 gold kill if you can get either Xiaohu or Gala.
There you go. This is the win condition. Lock down those bounties. Claim that extra gold. It is currently a 10,000 gold lead. That is going to make things a little bit difficult here for CFO to fight back with, but they have an inhibitor turret, within the area. In goes Koala, finds himself a couple of stuns, but it's not as much value as he'd otherwise want. It's going to be Wei going down as Whirling Death flies in, but a 1-for-1, you'll take that.
You certainly will. Plus, Xiao has popped the Ahri ultimate, so if CFO can actually clear some minions for a while, ultimate time's out for Xiao, no more dashes on the...
That is so much damage onto Rest. He's supposed to be the tankiest member of the team. Doesn't look so much like that as Mission. Dashing forward, not going to go all the way. That shuffle could have been scary, but not going to be able to use it just there. Gemini. Xiaohu. The dash out of Gemini here. There's a teleport. Oh no! This could be a teleport into Doom. Another one will come in. If the first teleport doesn't work, just get another one in there. Rest is going to turn up. That is going to deter RNG from fighting this one. But now they have to get out. The bottom lane is a little bit split from the rest of the team.
They're so fast with the Nami splashing passive over there, walking their way out. Gala now with his completed Guardian
minions!
Wow.
Are they able to get it? Okay, thanks, Observers, for coming back, checking out this Nexus turret that is very, very close to death.
As for the soul...
Partying. Yeah, the soul, I believe, should be going over to RNG right now.
Small fries.
Kobe, I've got something to talk. Oh, okay, never mind. Rest, gonna get taken down to half health. Gala still dashing after him. Stand aside is going to come through, so Gala does have to move out of the way. And I don't really like this Jax skin. Because you know how he says, like, imagine if I had a real weapon? He has a polearm.
We don't have to imagine.
Yeah, it is actually a real weapon. It's my immersion really gets affected.
And he's not doing any better than with the lamppost.
Exactly. As now Mission getting taken down very low by the culling that really is feeling like it can just wipe them out if they stay in it for too long. Still, bearing down on Nexus turrets. All of CFO are here. Rest testing. There it is. The curse of the sad mummy. Ming gonna throw down the tidal wave. Here's the answer from RNG. Wei dashing forward, possibly a little too far, and they've taken a lot of incidental AoE damage. Everyone at 50%, and RNG are gonna back away.
Ooh-wee. All right, back out to the insurance policy of Baron here then. Incidental has been calculated, and CFO have to clear out all these super minions.
Hey, that's money. You know, you've always got to... if you get more items, you stand more of a chance. And RNG, once they have 6, they can't get more.
Exactly. Right? Play the inventory game.
Absolutely. You got to look for as many angles as you have. There is, you know, a Mountain Soul, which makes things quite difficult. You can't get rid of that buff. And now with the Baron, 0 inhibitors. The attack speed on these super minions is going to be absolutely absurd. And remember, there's only one full health Nexus turret. The other one is barely limping. Okay, RNG just about to cross some T's and dot some I's. You can see not wanting to make any mistakes that could leave this game open. Xiaohu teleporting in. Now they're going to set up the minion waves and just crash them onto CFO's base. Wei, Vault Breakering forward. You can see Breathe just ushering the minions in. And CFO going to go for the fight early. Koala lands the bandage toss. Not going to commit too much more. Does have his ult just available now. Doesn't land the second bandage toss as Breathe has that bottom wave under control. The other 4 are going to move up. Gala with the culling. Koala almost just taken down immediately. Everfrost not going to find him. He flashes. He gets to the fountain. And now Xiaohu looking for him. He doesn't quite get there. Does get the turret. And the Draven is just left alone. It's a double kill for Breathe now. As Gala picks up one. There's one for Ming as well. And RNG will destroy CFO. Claim this Nexus and ask Gen G whether they can bring them to a tiebreaker.
RNG undefeated so far in this group. Only one opponent left.
And that's an opponent that they've already managed to take down the first time of asking. Now RNG will have the blue side as well, which has been pretty successful here at the World's Group stage. Certainly was yesterday.